What is the separation of powers? The U.S. Constitution establishes the framework for the United States government. That is, Article 1 established the legislative branch, the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate. Article 2 established the office of the presidency, the executive branch of government. And Article 3 established the judicial branch, the United States Supreme Court. Okay, now, the powers vested in these individual branches, the legislative branch creates law. Okay, bills turn into statutes, and then they can delegate the statutory authority to regulatory agencies to create, or administrative agencies to create regulations in furtherance of those laws. All right, now, the executive branch is charged with carrying out or executing those laws, that is, enforcing them against the public. Okay, as part of that role, the executive branch can create administrative agencies, or the administrative agencies at least report up there through there, even though the authority comes from the legislative branch to create these agencies. But they report up to the executive branch, and they generally have regulatory authority. So they'll take the statutes created by Congress pursuant to an enabling statute that grants them the authority to do so, and create regulations to carry out or implement these statutes that Congress passes. Okay, so in this way, the president carries out the laws that Congress makes. And then the judiciary checks those laws or reviews those laws for violations of constitutionality and to make certain that they are applied correctly. So Congress cannot pass a law that's unconstitutional, and the executive cannot take action enforcing law that in some way violates an individual's constitutional rights, or cannot enforce an unconstitutional statute. Okay. And then the judiciary, again, they simply interpret the laws and add to the law through their interpretations. That is, they form the common law. So while the court can stop executive action and can overturn laws, Congress can go back to the drawing board and make new laws, okay, to change anything that the court determines about an existing law. So in this way, each branch generally checks the power of the other branch. Their function fits into and is a necessary part of the other branch's power. In this way, no branch can gain exorbitant power at the cost of another. That is, no branch gains so much power that it can overshadow or control another branch. They remain independent and necessary for the overall function of the U.S. system.